Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I talk about personal finance. Today I'm going to talk about 8 money stats of the average person. Let's get into the video. When it comes to money, most people think they are doing okay. Bills are paid mostly, credit cards get swiped when needed, and maybe there is a little left over for fun. But when you take a closer look at the actual numbers behind how the average person earns, spends, and saves, the story changes dramatically. The truth is, most people live paycheck to paycheck, not because they are lazy or irresponsible, but because financial education and discipline are often missing from daily life. These 8 money stats shed light on the average person's financial situation and what each number really means for your long-term stability. Let's look at it. 63% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. According to recent surveys from Lending Club and CNBC, nearly 63% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, including nearly half of those who earn over 100,000 a year. This stat might be shocking. How can someone earn six figures still feel broke? The answer lies in lifestyle inflation. As income increases, so do expenses: bigger homes, new cars, and more spending on luxuries. What this means: living paycheck to paycheck isn't just a low income problem, it is a behavioral problem. Without budgeting and intentional saving, even a high income would not guarantee security. Tip: automatic your saving and investment before spending. That's a good way to do it. To automate your savings and investment before spending any money. Treat savings like a bill you must pay. Your future self will thank you. Next, the average American has 59,580 in debt, excluding mortgages. Debt has become a normal part of life for most adults, from student loans to credit cards. The average person carries nearly $60,000 in non-mortgage debt. Here is the breakdown: credit cards, 7,951; student loans, 39,000 plus for those with loans; auto loans, 25,000 plus. Debt isn't always bad. Student loan or small business debt can be investments in your future, but many Americans carry high interest consumer debt that eats away at wealth. What this means: the more money you owe, the more your income works for someone else. Banks, lenders, credit card companies. Every dollar in interest is a dollar you cannot invest or save. Tip: focus on paying down high interest debt first. Use the avalanche method, starting with the highest rate, or the snowball method, starting with the smallest balance to build momentum. The average saving account balance is just 5,300. When you think about emergency savings, there is 6 months of expenses. Most people fall short of the emergency saving, which is 3 to 6 months. Bankrate found that only 44% of Americans could cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing or selling something. 5,300 may sound decent, but when you consider the cost of living, rent, car payments, groceries, insurance, it is rarely enough. One medical bill, car repair, or job loss can erase that balance overnight. What this means: savings are the foundation of financial security. Without them, you rely on debt to handle emergencies, which creates a dangerous cycle of borrowing and stress. Tip: start with micro goals. Save $25 a week or 100 a month. Consistency matters more than perfection. As your habits grow, so will your financial cushion. Next, only 31% of Americans have a long-term financial plan. A long-term financial plan includes goals for saving, investing, retirement, debt payment, and insurance. Yet, less than a third of Americans have one. Most people simply wing it. This lack of planning often leads to missed opportunities, like employer 401k matches, tax-efficient investments, or compounding returns. What this means: failing to plan financially is like setting sail without a map. You might move forward, but not necessarily in the right direction. Create a simple financial roadmap. Step 1: build an emergency fund. Step 2: pay off high interest debt. Step 3: contribute to retirement accounts. Step 4: invest in long-term assets. Step 5: review and adjust yearly. The fifth thing is the median retirement savings for people aged 55 to 64 is 134,000. Retirement may seems far away, but it creeps up faster than most expect. For those nearing retirement, the median balance of 144,000 translates to about 536 per month of income based on a 4% annual withdrawal. That's far below what's needed to maintain most lifestyles. To retire comfortable, many experts suggest saving 10 to 15 times your annual income by age 67. What this means: most people are behind on retirement because they start too late, contribute too little, or rely solely on Social Security, which only replaces about 40% of pre-retirement income. Tip: start now, no matter your age. The power of compound interest is incredible. Even small amount invested consistently grow massively over time. The average credit score is 716. Credit scores are a snapshot of financial health, and the national average of 716 FICO is considered good, but averages can be misleading. Many fall below that, especially younger adults who still building credit. A strong credit score help you secure better loan rates, lower insurance premiums, and even better rental opportunities. What this means: credit isn't just about borrowing, it's about trust. A high score shows lenders, landlords, and even employers that you are responsible and reliable. Tip: Keep your credit utilization below 30%. Pay on time and avoid unnecessary hard inquiries. Consider monitoring your report for errors at annualcreditreport.com. It's free once a year. The next thing is the average American spends $253 per month on subscriptions. Streaming services, meal kits, apps, and gym memberships. These small monthly expenses add up to over 3,000 per year. Many people forget what they have even signed up for. Subscriptions are part of the silent spending problem. Money flowing out automatically, unnoticed, and often unused. What this means: automatic payments are convenience, but they can also trap you into overspending without realizing it. Small leaks sink big ships over time. The tip is do a subscription audit every 3 months. Cancel everything you haven't used in the last 30 days. Reallocate that money to saving or debt payoff. Your budget will thank you. The eighth thing is only 24% of Americans can pass a basic financial literacy test. This is number 8. This final stat is perhaps the most concerning. The FINRA Foundation found that only 1 in 4 adults could correctly answer basic questions about interest, inflation, and risk diversification. Financial illiteracy leads to poor decisions like high interest loans, missed investment opportunities, or falling for scams. What this means: knowledge is power. Without financial education, people are left vulnerable to marketing, misinformation, and money traps that hurts their long-term security. Invest time in learning about personal finance. Read books like The Psychology of Money, listen to finance podcasts, or take free online courses. A few hours a month can change your financial future. Putting all together, what these stats reveal. These 8 money stats paint a clear picture. People are working hard but struggling to get ahead. Debt is normal, but savings are scarce. Financial literacy remains low, leaving many unprepared for the future. But the encouraging news: you can change your story. By understanding these numbers, you gain the awareness needed to make better financial choices, ones that build stability, confidence, and long-term wealth. Practical step to improve your financial picture. If you see yourself in these averages, here's how to break free. Track your spending. Pay yourself first. Tackle debt strategically. Increase financial literacy. Set clear goals. Build multiple income streams. Review and adjust regularly. My final thoughts on that is the average person might be struggling financially, but you do not have to be average. Each of these money stats is a wake up call, a reminder that financial freedom isn't about luck or high income. It's about awareness, discipline, and smart decision making. If you start making small, consistent changes today, you can shift from surviving to thriving. Your financial future is built by the choices you make right now. One paycheck, one goal, one habit at a time. Thanks for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.